Nestled between the Indian Ocean and the Mozambique Channel, 400 kilometres off the coast of Africa, is the fourth largest island in the whole world. Geographically isolated for nearly 90 million years, it's famous for its incredible biodiversity. You might have even heard of it in a certain 2005 film, King Julian, maybe? So, have you figured out where it is yet? It's Madagascar.
This is What the STEM? Biology made simple.
The scale and uniqueness of Madagascar's biodiversity is what makes it so scientifically interesting. Nearly 90% of all plants and animals are endemic. This means they can't be found anywhere else on Earth. But why? Why is there so much diversity on Madagascar? It was generally agreed that, unlike many islands, millions of years spent in geographic isolation drove diversification and speciation across the island. What is speciation? Speciation is what happens when an original population splits and the new groups evolve separately. They develop unique characteristics until they become two different species. As mentioned before, it was generally believed that on Madagascar, geographic isolation and the introduction of geographic barriers split up the original populations and resulted in the speciation and diversity seen today. This is known as hard allopatry. However, a team of scientists at UCL believed that something else might be going on. The scientists compared sister pairs of lizards, including chameleons, iguanas, geckos, plated lizards, and skinks. The sister pairs were species that were most closely related to each other. Interestingly, they found no evidence that hard allopatry took place. Instead, they found evidence for two other driving forces. Firstly, ecological speciation. Lizards in Madagascar were spread across a very large range, so large that it's across several different environments. Lizards prefer to mate with individuals closest to them, and over time, they adapt more succinctly to the environment they are in, until they develop into a new species. The other process found was soft allopatry. Similar to hard allopatry, groups of a population become isolated from each other. But instead of being caused by geographic barriers, it was caused by ecological barriers. So that the original population can no longer survive in its current environment. The population splits and new groups form and seek out new places to live in suitable conditions. And over time they evolve into separate species. This is an exciting point for new research. Is this the truth for other animal groups or plants on Madagascar? And can this be seen on other islands, in other lizard populations perhaps? Thank you very much for listening. I'm your host Zoe, and this has been What the STEM? Biology made simple.